Hi everyone, Igor from Vinous Reverie, the shop for the adventurous wine drinker. And today I want to give a brief overview on the June's wine club selections. So first we'll start with the Adventurers Club, the two wild wine selections. The first one is the Schlumberger's Pinot Bianco, Pinot Blanc actually, from Alsace. In Alsace, Pinot Blanc, it's kind of the great everyday drinking wine. Alsace is known more for their Rieslings and Gewürztraminers, but Pinot Blanc makes very pleasant, refreshing, everyday drinking wine. And I think Schlumberger's example is on par for the course. Then we have from Sem Igual, a Vinho Verde from Portugal. This is actually an unusual Vinho Verde because it's based on Arinto and Azal grapes. And we had a fun conversation with Daniel Gutierrez, who works for the importer of this wine. He gave a great overview of this wine. Actually, if you scroll down the newsletter, I'll post the interview. Great detailed explanation and how just delicious, unique, and complex this example of Vinho Verde is. So you could also check that out on our Instagram page. You could see the whole interview. Then we'll go into the red wines. So the mixed selections is going to be the Vinho Verde and this Chiavenesca. So what is that? That's Nebbiolo from Valtellina, which is in the Alps on the Lombardy side, not the Piedmont side, which is the more famous region for Nebbiolo. And one of the cool things about this particular region, and Nino Negri is the biggest producer in the region, and some of the wines are on slopes that are so steep they have to use a helicopter to get the grapes into the winery for the winemaking process. They actually call it heroic winemaking because it's quite dangerous to pick grapes for these wines. So these are spectacular Nebbiolo based wines. There's a little bit of Merlot in this one, so it's a 90-10 blend. And it's different than the Langhe version from like Barolo Barbaresco. It's their tannins are not quite as harsh because of the soils that they come from, and they're more aromatic and easier to drink in their youth. You don't have to wait as long as the more famous Nebbiolo examples from the Langhe. So this is I was excited to find a wine like this that fits into the profile of the club. It's very rare to find Nebbiolos that would fit into the Adventurers Club. So I hope you guys will enjoy this one as well. And finally, for the Adventurers Club is the Terra Alta, is the region for this wine. It's a Rhone blend based on Garnacha, Syrah, and Cariñena, which is a Spanish name for Carignan. Tiny region right in Catalonia, in the vicinity of Barcelona. Priorat is the most famous region there that makes Grenache-based wines. But Terra Alta, it's kind of one of these regions that make great wines from producers who know what they're doing, and the price points are typically much better than Priorats. Priorats are kind of the premium wines of the world. Terra Altas that make great Garnachas at great price points, and I think fits in once again great with our wine club. So that's the Adventurous Club. Next, we'll jump to the High Society Club, and another two fun wines. So here from Slovenia, the Barda region, from Marjan Simčić, who's one of the great winemakers in Slovenia. He's 100% Merlot. And the conditions, it's on marl soils, and the conditions are actually very similar to the Bordeaux, where another place where Merlot kind of excels. And this is a great example. This is really a high quality Merlot. And finally, another very interesting wine. So this is from Montesecondo, is the winemaker in Chianti Classico. One of the better winemakers in the region, very adventurous, very pioneering, and this is actually a great 100% Cabernet Sauvignon blend. Typically, the Super Tuscans come from the coast, from the Tuscan coast, the Bulgaria region, but this one is 100% from Chianti Classico, which is very unusual. But it's a great example of kind of, I don't know, Chianti Tuscan. Complex wine, full bodied, but it has a particular Chianti character that you can't qualify for any other Cabernet. So I think it's another fun selection for the High Society Club. So great selection, guys. You know, if you guys, I hope you all enjoy them. And if you guys just want to test them out, if you're not in the club and want to test them out, we have individual bottles of these wines, so you can purchase them as well. All right, guys, have a nice day, and remember to drink different. Thank you.